Sonia, the perception of most people is that hospice only deal with cancer patients. Can you correct us on that statement?
Hospice deals with patients who suffer from cancer, motor neuron diseases, HIV, AIDS, and TB. We have an 8-bedded inpatient unit, which is our Kingfisher House in 29 Connor Street. And then we also have several other programs, which is out in the rural communities, plus the urban community. So our urban community stretches from Tulumi through to Port Edward, and we have a team of caregivers and nurses that go out to see the patients in the urban areas. And then we have caregivers and nurses that go out into the rural community, stretching as far as from Boboi through to Gamalaki through to Port Edward area, and it's about 5,000 to 6,000 square meters of area, square kilometers of area that we cover. And there we take care of patients with cancer, HIV, AIDS, TB, MDR TB, which is rife in this area as well, which is a new program that we've taken on. And we run the workshops for the orphans and vulnerable children as well.
Sonia, you're the coordinator for funding for South Coast Hospice.
Grant writer.
Yeah.
I write proposals for grants to embassies, international governments, local government. So it's more like the corporate beggar. We have a fundraiser, which is BT King. She handles all our local fundraising, community fundraising. So events and functions on the scale of like our Sugar Challenge, which is the mountain bike event, which is we're going on to our 3rd annual event now this year. Okay. This particular year it's on the 10th of August, and that's we usually have that at the Ugu Sports and Leisure Centre in Azacha. And last year we had about 350 riders. The year before, similar amount of entries, and this year we're hoping to reach about 400 entries. In terms of fundraising, there's myself and then BT King.
Is there any kind of government grant that hospice actually does get?
No, we are non-government organisations, so we've got to write to them for our grants. We've written, we write to Department of Health, for instance, we write to Hibiscus Coast Municipality, but most of our funding comes from corporates such as FMB, Lotto, which has just paid out now recently, Ubuntu Community Chest, so it's charity organisations that give to us as well, and then the likes of our Sugar Association. All the corporates come forward. They're very generous in terms of giving out. International government, such as Australian government, they come to our aid.
So you're very reliant on...
100% reliant on public funding, yeah. We get no grants whatsoever on a standard format. It's 100% reliant on begging.
Functions that you do actually arrange, the local community need to come in and support when you guys do go out and do an event. Like the 14th of February, Valentine's Day. You're having an event on that day?
Yes, we are. It's a Valentine's brunch. We're calling it a fluttering brunch of sorts because it's themed with butterflies. It's going to be at the Port Shepstone Country Club on the 8th of February between 9 and 12. And we're going to have an entertainer, Dix Foster, there. But there's so much happening on the day. It's going to be a brunch, all for 70 Rand. You get a brunch, you get orange juice and champagne as you come in. There'll be raffles, there'll be 2 major raffles, which is 2 night getaways, which are awesome, really exclusive ones. And pop-a balloon prizes and mystery prizes, and there's also a prize for the person who books the most tickets for that day. So we've got 1 or 2 that are really in the runnings. They're not even aware that they're going to get a prize, but because it wasn't actually part of it, we just thought it would be an incentive for them just to say thank you. So it's going to be a fun-filled day, and the tickets are already selling fast as it is.
To arrange for tickets?
To contact BT King on 039 682 3031. or come to Hospice and buy the ticket directly from reception or ask for BT King.
Or they can contact via email? Go through
Yes, her email address is fundraiser@schospice.coza.